Good play. It was with the tag team, joining up onto the Marcy. Thinking wants this kill. Out comes the Bloodstone, and Yoru
nice.
with the dispose. That is Poggers, but the blood grenade.
Yeah, if he didn't use blood.
Will solo it onto the Morphling. Beautiful. Not even allowing him to attribute ship. Sammy Boy dies as Wish coming around the bend with the DD rune. Supernova up on the cliff though. Could be bad for Wish as he goes in for the Rolling Thunder. We'll get the hell out of here. Even though he has the DD rune, it's not really working out for him as Yamson will die after Samson. A bit of a big head play coming out from Infinity. Committing a lot to this fight.
That was a very
funny. Would you want strawberries or bananas? I don't even actually remember the two flavors, but I know it's something to do with yogurt. His Wish gonna die against the double jump shield, but out comes the snowball. Wish is not to be here anymore, and they will back off with the drums.
Yeah, black hole in like 1 second, so Fade has an opportunity here to look for it again. I would like to see them smoke up. Maybe try to find another black hole opportunity onto Pai, for example. Yeah.
Wait, going for the shard BKB. Hoping for the setup of his team as Yamson. We get whirlwinded here. Out come the right click procs, but Nature's Attendance, it's not going to be enough to be tanky enough. Him turning it around, gets the stun off onto the Marcy as Fade. Standing on that high ground with the Enigma. Keep his distance as much as possible. X marks the spot onto the Pangolier. It's Kendall going around the bend. Fade thinking about it. It might be time, but out comes Pai with the Echo and the Slam. It might just be time to turn around, but Fade will be burned inside the Supernova Sun. There's 3 dead now on Apex Genesis. But actually, an old friendly face will return to the battlefield. Yamson just respawned. Can Samson keep up the contact? He will take the form of Kotaro. With the power shot missing, they still get the vision off onto Kendall X.
Oh!
Easy waveform kill. Bye. Just a reset. On to Wish. 40 seconds without the Pangolier roll.
Man, I'm telling you right now, that fight was pretty good for Infinity. More so because, like, again, the black hole didn't come out once again, but I think that time it was completely worth it that it didn't. The wraparound play from both Pai and the Phoenix. Okay, Morphling top net worth of the game. Dragonlance Manta on Samson.
Yeah, as soon as he gets that BKB, things could change. Favorite Apex Genesis.
Yeah. I do really like sidekick with Wind Ranger though, with the whirlwind, because you just lifesteal so much.
But as soon as we congratulate the Wind Ranger has to die. I said the Wind Ranger has to die. Come on, Apex. They don't get it. As the turn coming out for Wish, it's not perfect.
Where are you going?
They have a beautiful word up onto the high ground to Infinity.
As out comes the Echo, Sammy Boy. We're gonna get the Manta off. They don't want to approach the high ground. The sun actually catches 3 of them. They didn't see that Supernova come through. Sammy Boy trying to get a few more damage shots off. Will back off at the very end. Fade holding onto this black hole. Let's Wish die instead. Because Infinity might just keep up the chase here. But no, they'll respect it.
Apex going up onto the high ground with no vision is like the Omega not good. It's so bad. Like you never want to do that. And Infinity had beautiful vision, but the Echo Slam was on 1 person, not 4. Like you had the choice between echoing Morphling or 4 people in the far back, and he went for Morphling.
Go for the morph.
What? You could have killed 4 people.
Doesn't matter. Go for the morph. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know, dude.
I can't.
Really weird.
I can't justify the decision there.
Like you had, and you could have even brought in the Phoenix to egg on top of that. Like I don't know, man.
I've been like tweaking and twirling with it a little bit, but ball patches are really fun. Like I'm really enjoying.
Okay.
Certain marksman sniper heroes as I do.
I see.
Don't look now, but
Well,
Yeah.
one marksman that we're watching right now is this wind. TP's up top. They want to take this huge fight.
Sammy boy, take me home. As they will turn it around to fight with a beautiful fissure. There's a supernova being thrown into the thick of it, but they'll break the egg as they make the omelet. But is it a good fight? Samson's just shaking off Yoru's attempt at a fight here. As out comes the black hole onto Taro. They just shut down the Wind Ranger, get 2 kills, but those are big kills. Make it 3 as Yoru trying to just get beautiful tidal wave coming in, but Samson with the fissure finding the angle. Can you do it here? Beautiful. The enchanted totem on to fight with their spells there. Samson getting the ultra kill on top of that. And that is the Morphling we wanted to see.
That Samson just won that team fight basically by himself, bro. That was kind of crazy.
Fissure,
how much
man.
he did.
Holy crap, that fissure, man.
I'm telling you, I didn't like the Earthshaker pick into the Morphling, and I feel like I couldn't have been even more validated than what I just witnessed. And we're seeing Fade use Black Hole again, finally. Holy smokes, Black Hole from the trees. You couldn't see it at all. Nobody could, I mean, the fight was so disconnected. The egg was placed out of pure desperation. Nobody could help. Normally when you place down egg, you have Kotaro out onto the side with the focus fire coming through, so you have to either deal with the Wind Ranger or the egg, but it didn't happen. And the team fight spells coming up from Apex just were a lot better. I mean, Infinity still have, that's really the main thing here that we have to look forward to is Apex. How can they... Oh.
Oh, 21:30 on Roshan. Okay, good to know on the timer.
Good. Thanks, Kiri. Okay, they're rolling up mid.
Let's see. Kotaro. Gonna be chain stunned down. Out comes the Midnight Pulse. His Wish is just playing pinball here. You might throw out your ghost ships. He's still gonna swashbuckle up and down, but the Admiral Realm will save out the Wind Ranger. Out comes the Gleipnir. They're gonna throw out a bit of damage onto Yamsa, but it's not gonna do much on this Enchantress, to be honest with you. Out comes the Torrent, but it doesn't deter the Morphling from the damage. As they turn on to Yoru and Kiri, they'll get the backline for the price of nothing, and it's a double kill for Samson once again.
Dude, it's literally just a matter of what team initiates. You gotta initiate, right? It's just about one team. They get the roll out, the blink. They have the harpoon as well. Perma-stunning this wind that hasn't built a BKB into Pangolier Morphling Tusk. Like, I know there's some Black Hole, BKB piercing stun with Walrus Punch Black Hole, but you need it just for Pangolier alone. I mean, even PyPy's building it, and he's the greediest MFer I've ever met.
Yeah, Kotaro finally actually has it.
Yeah. The Aghanim Scepter for Kunkka, I don't think has really done anything so far.
I mean, Admiral buff has saved a few people, but that's basically it. Yeah, this harpoon is just paying off for itself. Wish is just doing Pudge cosplays at this point. Xmar just spot dodging out a little bit, but Sammy boy, he's just using the tidal wave, He's just doing the Harry Potter cosplay at this point. Use their spells against them.
Yeah, you even get the run buff from the Kunkka as well when you steal it.
Yup.
So if you thought Morphling was hard to kill already, he's got MKB, BKB as well finished up. Personal opinion, there should be like an item that you use that merges the two together because it just makes sense.
I think it only procs when you're like in the Kunkka form, but still,
yes.
Run buff is run buff.
But the run buff lingers even when you switch out. You keep all your buffs. Yeah. But could you, it's called Monkey King Bar, Black King Bar. Call it Dual King Bar. It gives you, debuff immunity and I don't know, passive, I guess, from MKB. I don't know.
Lol.
I don't know. Make it a thing. MBKB.
Probably hoping to catch a glimpse of them new.
We used to make a lot of memes about MKB being a luxury item because MKB is the name of a bank here in Eastern Europe.
It?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, actually.
Well,
it ain't so luxury for Samson. It's kind of a necessity against the Wind Ranger, though.
Yeah, but he's up 7,000 gold. Like this, even if he didn't have this MKB, he'd still be on par with how the Wind is doing right now.
There's
They got a
Wind
ward up
Ranger
on the high ground.
Gary. Gonna give away the position, but this is a Gem of True Sight. Enchantress, you cannot lose Yamson here. He will put out the Nature's Attendance, and then comes Bingham with the contact. Moving on to Pai Pai. He is gonna just enchant Totem out of here, as Sammy Boy is just holding on to Yoru and Kiri. Out comes the Supernova, full disengagement coming out from Apex more than likely. As they'll keep their distance, the sun will fall, but it doesn't even do much, and Yoru will still lose out his life. Huge disengagements coming out from Apex Genesis, and big discipline on the game.
That was actually a fight where the third of Black Hole came into play, and it was because Fade was using Black Hole before then.
There's a Black Hole this game?
There is a Black Hole. It's been used a few times. Morphlane.
Sammy Boy eating a lot of damage with the Echo. As out comes the Ghost Ship. They'll go in with the Hurricane Pike play. Wait for him out. Sammy Boy. He's using 100% of his brain right now. Keeping the distance against the Whirlwind. Let Wish tank up all this damage and all these ultimates. Fade has the BKB for the turnaround, but will he go for it? He commits onto Kotaro, the one-man Black Hole, but it's more than enough to kill Kotaro.
I mean, that's worth it.
I mean, that's Ghost Ship, Echo, Supernova, and even Focus Fire used on all of Apex Genesis, and they don't lose a single person.
Oh man, Pai Pai getting caught out here would be really bad too. I mean, yeah, I don't know how many times I've seen Pai Pai use these solo man Black Echo Slams are not working out for you, man. And I want to go back to that one fight where he had fatality onto Samson. This might be the last fight that Infinity have to stay in the playoffs.
They do have Echo, they do have Ghost Ship once again with the Supernova as well. Look, Kiri needs to come home.
You also have to buy back on Kotaro. You can't afford to lose this to get Mega.
Thrown out again. Torrent dodged. Sammy Boy just keeping his distance. Taking out a second set of racks, going on to the third. And waiting some fissure. But he's absolutely fine. Just wait for him out of it.
Yep.
Where are your disables at? Where's your damage at? Where's your anything? Sammy Boy with a cocky play will get disposed under the tier 4 towers, but he just insta BKBs as he turns his attention onto the Supernova. He just right clicks it down himself. The egg is cracked once again as Bingham dives forward and forward. Double kill for Sammy Boy as he secures the Mega Creeps. Fade. Gonna be torrented up. And Tidal Wave then. He's looking for the BKB and Black Hole turnaround. He doesn't care about your Ghost Ships. 3/4 of the HP of Kotaro though remains as Fade will die. Already a little bit too cocky on the Apex Genesis side. Sammy Boy getting a little bit of agility back to get the damage, but can he escape? It's looking tough.
Oh,
Tidal Wave backwards. Shackle, really long range, but Sammy Boy be down. They overstate their welcome, but the Mega's becoming as Wish stuck on the high ground. That is all 3 of your cores just dead, and could it be? Almost 4. Almost gets that fissure off.
Okay, finally Infinity.
All mid. Let's go.
All mid, dude. What is up with Kiri all chatting? Do you think this is serious or do you think he's baiting?
I don't know. I love Kiri.
You can tell Dyer's middle tower is in trouble from the way it's being destroyed as I speak.
Okay, well they're gonna go all mid. I guess. I don't know, dude. I don't know if this is the plan because you don't have buybacks. This is definitely Hail Mary territory. Earthshaker has no mana to begin with. He's already gone back. Well, they've taken the outpost, so he'll be able to come in. No Black Hole, I guess, is what they're thinking about. I don't know. This is very desperate from Infinity. I don't know if this is the plan.
They're bouncing out of the Midnight Pulse. Kotaro trying to focus down to tier 3.
This is not gonna work, Dodai. This is just they have to back up.
Run
There's
away.
no way.
Retreat. As the Mega Creeps are invading on the side lanes. Oh, and it's a big stack of them on top. The beefy boys. I actually love the short film of last year, you know, when the Megas are actually spawning.
They don't remember that one.
Oh, that's a really good one.
Don't remember.
It's Mega Comeback or something like that. That's the name of it. And it's really, really funny.
You think Infinity have a mega comeback in their back pocket right now, or is this just too far gone for them?
Dude, there's just two tier 2 towers holding on. There's just no way.
Yeah. I mean, maybe tier 2 towers were dead at the tier 3 mid even, so you could push the tier 4s.
Yeah, that could be a possibility, but holding on to these megas with this lineup, I mean, the Wind Ranger can do this all day, but still.
Refresher on Morphling, by the way. So he's gonna have refresher BKB with Manta, yeah.
Okay, but no buyback.
Without Phoenix.
4v5, let's see it. Sammy boy. Trying to distract them with the illusions. But in goes Bingham. Walrus punch, walrus kick, ole, and the goal. Kendall X is gonna fall into the hands of the enemy. Out comes the ghost ship fleet. It will mitigate them a little bit, but it doesn't. They don't really care. Fade from the bottom of the stairs will throw out the black hole. Focus on to Kotaro. No buyback on this Wind Ranger, as it's looking really like we're about to end the game here. Out comes the last echo from Pai Pai, but the big PP energy is just not going to be enough this time around, as the Ancient will fall. Apex Genesis makes it to the final once again.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the difference between game 2 and game 3 was black hole was being used. So like almost 10 black holes that game, and it really, you know, really felt the difference. Samson able to just play the game the way that he wanted to, and he dominated this game. 19 kills on Samson, man. He clutched it. He clutched it for Apex. That's exactly what they needed. Turn it around. He did 40,000 damage.
I will reiterate, it could be, you know, notched on the fact that Infinity come off another tournament today, and they just couldn't perform to par. They did win their series earlier, but, you know, after all, you just split your focus. You go home third. And just as Sammy Boy's pub name is saying, all you need to do is focus. And Sammy Boy, 5-head moves all around in these later on fights. They got their preparation, they got their space, they got their items, and yeah, 40,000 damage overall.